Oh shit. It turns out before I put the power in my name, the power was in John Carrasco's name. The dude that tried to kill me for being a faggot, the one she told I'm gay and flipped on me. And it's only $35 he's past due. But the bitch was never paying her own power. Now, that means that she was breaking the subletting laws and everything with him on completely aside from me. Okay? But she was never on the hook for the power. So she's freaking about power consumption and saying you can't use light, you can't have hot water, you gotta save your toilet paper. That's a different thing. But she does say you have to save used shit paper. She asked me to save my used shit paper because she's too stupid to understand how the toilet works. But the power went from her ex-roommate's name to my name. It was never in her name. So when she ripped the thermostat off the wall and it broke the swamp cooler, broke everything, that is just nonsensical. And when she ripped it, it had already been changed to my name at that point. So when she's throwing an hysterical, violent fit over the air conditioner being on in the middle of the desert, like it is warm. It is. And we all know I'm heavy and shit too, but it's not just me. It's warm. And think about her little dog. Her little dog never has air conditioning. Ever. It's in a hot car all day, in a hot house all night. There's no time when it's comfortable. Unfortunately, it's a Chihuahua and it can deal with some heat, but I'm going to think of it. It's sitting at her work right now. Oh, I thought I used to report that. Yeah, I'm gonna report that again. But this bitch is crazy. She didn't have light in here, man. She had no device to produce light. The lamps were all mine. I brought in the lights in the fixture, like the hanging chandelier in the living room. It was the only thing in the house that made light, and it had these little dim bulbs in there. The bright one that's in there now, that's me. I put that in there. She couldn't read a piece of paper at night. She's obsessive. She'll spend $1,000 on expired food that she's going to throw in the trash, and then won't spend one penny on air conditioning or light. She's crazy, dude. She's schizophrenic. And everyone keeps beating around the bush in this. No. She's saying she used to be married to Steve McQueen and Barry Manilow and Patrick Swayze. And she's the mother of Michael Jackson's children. She's schizo. She's crazy. And how should I be penalized for that? I moved in here. She ran her mouth about me being gay and caused an issue with the other roommate and that I was going to be the caretaker for and fucked everything up. She did it with her gossip. Okay? Why do I got to take the L and lose everything? Okay? There's eviction procedures and you have time. Okay? You have rights. Okay? And she keeps screaming, you don't have any rights. Your paper has no merit. Well, guess what? The law sees it differently. You can't just declassify me as a human being and say that I don't have rights. So that's not how it works. I do have rights. You're violating them. Okay? I've got a 30-day notice to quit now, which wouldn't expire till July 4th. And I invite the eviction because I talked to an attorney already, and she doesn't have grounds for an eviction. Her story of, I threw out all her stuff, her hoarding mess that I carefully documented and recorded, that's not a grounds for an eviction. She's going to end up getting to court on this and lose the eviction because she doesn't have accusations of me doing anything. She's just cray-cray. What the community needs to do is to get behind me on this. We need to get her the help she needs, which is the psych ward. She's schizophrenic. She's got to admit she's not the mother of Michael Jackson's children. And she's not secretly got a $100 million fortune and it has a private ranch and stuff and is living a life of poverty as a sacrifice to God. And she needs to come to reality. And second, I had a contract and I moved in. I'm supposed to clean up to the minimum standards of the trailer park. And cleaning the shed is what this is all about. In the shed, I documented there was food, there was diapers with human waste in it, that it was just completely abhorrent, and my stuff was buried in there and had to be extracted. Okay, I got it out now, but she flipped about it having been cleaned, and I was really meticulous to save all her little stupid shit. There's a banker's boxes full of the most. She's a hoarder, dude. She steals from hotels and takes. Yeah, I know you're allowed to take the soap and stuff, but not the ice buckets. You know how many hotel ice buckets she has? I don't. I lost count. Dozens. And the drink cups, the sugary drink cups, just an absurd number. And drinking straws. Who saves used drinking straws? You wouldn't just mentally calculate that that's contaminated, like your spit's down in that and shit, and throw that out. Used drinking straws. And then the jugs of urine, of course. What is the purpose of saving urine and diapers that have been used? She is a hoarder. And it's going to continue, and it's a health hazard to everybody. The rats, I've seen the mechanics video. The mechanics wouldn't work on a car because he's like, look, here's all this, the evidence of rats and the rat droppings and stuff. I'm not dealing with this. Oh, well. This is bad, man. But I don't deserve this shit. I didn't do anything wrong. I was a good friend. I came through for her when she needed me, when she needed a place to stay. And guess what? When she was at my place, she disrespected my house and hoarded there too. And we fucking fought about it. I had to make rules. I had to fucking say, you can't bring back food and stuff anymore here. Stop bringing stuff to my house. Stop dragging stuff from the dumpster back. Stop hoarding. And she wouldn't. She can't bring herself to not hoard. Like when she goes to a fast food place, she has to steal every napkin in the holder. She can't just take a napkin to use. She has to take all of them. It's absurd. I don't like thieves. I don't like this hoarder shit. You're mentally ill, and your mental illness is to hurt everything and destroy everything for no reason because you're stupid. I don't like stupid. No. But she has a contract with me. She violated the contract. She fucked up. She gossiped about me. She is throwing a hissy fit. She wouldn't be evicted. If she'd have gone to her doctor's appointment, she could have gotten the form, had me be the caretaker. Everything would have been fine. She would not be evicted. She doesn't have any problems with the bills. I was taking care of all that. And now it's come to light that she got scammed on her home loan. She's paying 11%, 11 point something percent interest, which is hugely way out high on a home loan. And she only paid $1,800 down, meaning she has no equity whatsoever. She's just got the worst loan and the worst rates and the worst payment, and their lot fees are like $900 something. Like she's not even getting the benefit of home ownership because she's got these crazy high lot fees, and she doesn't really use the programs. She doesn't participate. John did. Her ex-roommate fucking did. He was annoying everyone, constantly up in everyone's business and shit. Me, I don't fucking do shit. No, I use the facilities necessary for survival, and that's it. I'm gonna have to get the air conditioner here fixed too. I'm gonna have to pay for that. I'm gonna have to sue her for all that. And don't let these stalkers trick you into thinking you're helping her or whatever. Those stalkers bully her just like they bully me. Agent Rob himself said he'd target her just because she shot a video about service dog discrimination, where her rights were violated and the company lied about it and covered it up. They violated her rights during a sting operation and they were being secretly recorded. 10 minutes later, I'm back in there and they claimed they never said such a thing. Here, it's on video. I just watched it. You're liars. You're liars. So, that's just work. Like, she was staying with me. And by the way, while she was doing that, I was across the street at the gas station getting her gas for her car. She had to do a long commute. And I did my gas jugging thing and hustled up gas. But I did a bunch of that. Hundreds of dollars worth of gas. When she was staying with me, I would hustle up free gas for her. I would provide free food. She'd have a beer with me. I'd have pizza or something, and she'd have a beer with it. And she stored her stuff at my house, hoarded at my house, and went too far. And then on top of all that shit, she did little stuff like steal from my neighbors. She found my neighbor's vape pen outside where he sits and smokes. He probably got on his phone and was distracted and got up and walked off. But I had to break. I couldn't convince her that it was wrong for her to take it. I couldn't get it through to her that was wrong if you didn't. She's not a desperate smoker that's poor and needs a smoke. She doesn't even use nicotine. It belongs to him. It's his yard. It's communal space, but it's outside his apartment. It's what skin off is the community's back to have his vape pen out there. It's his property. It's in his smoking spot and near his house. Leave my neighbor's stuff alone. Why would you take it? Why? How do you benefit? But it was this shiny thing, and klepto and hoarder go hand in hand. Like, she's just like, take. She's like a fucking animal, like a ferret. Like, she steals and hoards. And she'll steal every time she goes to the store. She takes 1,000 bags, like a literal inches thick brick of pressed fresh bags. Why? Well, the time I've seen her doing it here, I bought the trash cans for the house, and I bought the liners to go with them. Proper brand name, hefty bag, not even knockoff like Walmart Equate brand. I supplied everything we need, and she just hoards to hoard. It's what she does for fun, is to hoard. She's a hoarder. But I haven't done a damn thing wrong, and I'm tired of my rights getting trampled.